Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. Hopefully, you have been having a pleasant weekend. I am back because we have a mail day. I got a box in the mail from Adam's Card Closet. It is a hefty box with some stuff in there. Adam told me, he said, it's a bunch of different stuff, or no, as he put it, a little of everything, and he just really wanted me to have fun with it. So you know what? That is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to take a little bit of time on this Sunday afternoon. Granted, it's not Sunday afternoon as I'm filming this, but as you're watching this, it is Sunday afternoon, and we might be here until Sunday evening. No, I got it. I have won the day. We're going to take a Sunday afternoon. We're going to go through it. We're going to see just what. And link to. Oh, there's all kinds of goodness in there. Yes, there is. And for all of you that don't know Adam, you know what to do. It's down there. Please make sure to go sub Adam up. Number one of the most genuinely good people you're going to run across. A true gentleman, a font of knowledge, a collector of Chipper Jones, and just a very, very good human being that I am very proud to say is a friend of mine. And he sends goodness out of the kindness of his heart. And that's why Adam is awesome. So let's go. Ooh, I see you, Terry Bradshaw. There's a shout out, Fabian, the original TB12. We're going to have us a bunch of stuff. Ooh, we got a bunch of stuff. We're going to have a mix of everything. We've got, and like he said, a little bit of everything. And looks like some contributors to the Boxo Jank. We've got some penguins. Oh, what are the penguins going to freaking do? I don't know, but look at. We've got, and I just sent to Chris Letang. So we'll see how that goes. I know I've gotten Patrick Hornquist to sign before. There we go. There's a guy from the past. A guy I really wish would sign, but he does not. Tom Barrasso. Big fan. There we go. Gord Dineen, Barry Peterson, Larry Murphy. That was back when the Pirates. Oh, I'm sure we'll get to them at some point. Back when the Penguins were really hitting their stride. Lemieux, Yager. I know everybody that everybody else outside of Pittsburgh hates, but that was Phil the Thrill! That was the hockey I grew up watching. Shell Samuelson, we got Tripod. Another Shell, he's a good signer. A lot of these are probably going out. There we go. The man, the myth, the mullet. Jaromir Jagr. We could end it right there. But we won't because there's tons of stuff. And this was a nice set. This is great for TTMs. Ooh, tiny things. Tiny stickers, tiny stickers. Ahem, there we go. God, I remember. These were nice. Such a variety of stuff. Oh, the little trading cards. I cannot remember. Oh, yeah, the OPG. Because, again, we did not get much OPG down in the States. That was out of focus, and I apologize. But they are just great-looking cards. And, again, TTM fuel for days. Tony Tanti, the King of the Rings, Wendell Young, he's a great signer, that's going out there. That Peter Nedved? It is Peter Nedved. Jason Woolley, don't really remember him. Larry Murphy. Oh, Adam Oates. We got, God, I could not read that. Thomas Gronman, that name does not ring a bell. Oh, German Titov, I remember him. God, Sergei Zubov, these are bringing back a lot of names. Trottier, unfortunately, is charging now because he is overwhelmed with signing. Dave Tippett, Ulf Samuelson, shout out John Burgess, Rod Buskus, Bob Airy, love me some Bob Airy, Bo Bennett, Tristan Yari, there we go, Anthony Angelo and the Young Guns. I think I want to say I got him to sign when he was playing in Wilkes-Barre. Mario Lemieux. Lemieux is going to get a stand, and I love this card with the Stanley Cup. Love it. There's Mario again. We've got some Super Marios. The Stadium Club, always proving to be the greatest photography ever in sports. Sid the Adult. We've got some Sid the Adult. Hold on. Where is Mario gets the stand. We've got I thought that was a die cut. It was just the way it was colored there. Sid the Kid, Cam Neely, Troy Loney, Jimmy Johnson, Mark Recchi, Barry Peterson. Let's go. Oh, this top set I love with the hockey stick. I think that might be the entire Penguins run. Let's freaking go! Tommy Brasso, the old 2-9er. Phil Bourque, Jake Gensel. Love me some Jake Gensel. And now the Steelers. What? Now, I will say this. I'm suspicious because Aaron Rodgers has been relatively silent. That's suspicious to me. We'll see. Maybe I'll be proven wrong. More than likely not. Desmond King. Dijon Edwards. I think that's how it's pronounced. I actually don't know. He hasn't been around long enough. Jaylen Warren. There we go. Dijon Edwards again. I think he was last year? Yeah, last year's draft pick. They need to do something. Too complacent, man. What is Russell Wilson going to do in New York? There's the question of the ages. I'm curious. Love me some Hines Ward. Love me some Hines Ward. Muth! Love me some Muth. Troy Polamalu. Muth. Loved watching Troy. This Troy. I hopefully will enjoy watching this one when he comes back from injury this year. He was the right guard they took last year, so we will, or the right tackle, I'm sorry. Polamalu, as Pittsburgh Dad famously said when he was asked to pick a D&D character, he said, Troy Polamalu. It's like, oh, it has to be a fantasy thing? You look at what he does and tell me that ain't supernatural. That's all I'll say. But Troy Fatanu, Roman Wilson, I'd like to see him get back on the field. Greg Lloyd, that was a bad dude back in the 90s. Sizable Benjamin these days, no more large Benjamin. He is now down to sizable, but we got some really nice Big Ben cards. And you got to think, there's a lot of Steelers fans that, much like it was in Green Bay Packers territory, there was a lot of fans that knew no other quarterback other than Ben Roethlisberger. I'm not one of them. I remember Bubby Brister and Neil O'Donnell. I remember those days. We're back in those days with the revolving door quarterbacks. Peyton Wilson, looking forward to seeing how he plays. That kid plays hard, and I really like it. Chuba Hubbard! Love me some Chuba Hubbard. Is it Chuba or Chuba? Cannot recall. Either way, I think it's Chuba. We got here Calvin Austin, speedster, but they need to use him better. Minkah Fitzpatrick back down in the Miami, where he originally started off. Juju Smith-Schuster, is he still playing somewhere? I actually can't remember. Chase Claypool, now there's a rumor he wants to come back. Go, kid. No. But Juju, Heath Miller. I liked Heath Miller. I am a huge fan of Heath Miller. Huge fan. He was fun to watch. We got Cam Hayward. Just a shame that his career really, it is what it is when Tomlin is running the things. Claypool, Russ. I said it in the previous video, and I think it's going to hold true. Aaron Rodgers is going to be the full-price Russell Wilson from last year. Najee Harris, who had a fireworks incident not that long ago. But he's the Chargers problem now. Celebration. And now we get on to these guys, the Pirates. Yeah. But these are nice looking. Nice looking. And this is the thing. It could be some guys that are on different teams very soon. What are these? I haven't seen this. I haven't seen much of the 2025 yet, but that is nice looking. Marco Gonzalez. That is a beautiful looking card. There we go. And for Fabian, once again, the original TB12, the Bus. Oh, the Bus Hall of Fame card. Kellen Mond. George Pickens. I said it last time we saw it. I give him 4 weeks. Before either he or CeeDee Lamb just goes nuts. But these cards were great. The photogenic. Love those. And then we've got the Pickens. I like the clear stuff as well. TJ Watt, what's going to happen with him? There's rumors flying around everywhere, but as it is rumors. But National Pride, I love the design on these. TJ Watt, montage, and his montage would be quite something. I remember back in, 2017 when the Steelers drafted him. I remember where I was, and I said to everybody, because at the time, J.J. Watt was still well in his prime. I said if he could be half of the player that J.J. is It would be awesome. And I dare say he may have even surpassed JJ as a player. I don't know. It's been incredible to watch. And I don't know. That's why I'm very legitimately, genuinely curious about what in the world is going to happen with him in the future. We're going to save the packs for the end because they are going to get put into the Boxo Jank, but we've got a few more. And again, Adam, I can't thank you enough because this is exactly what I needed for Sunday. I wanted to be able to just sit here, vent out everything that's been floating around my brain, and now a whole many new stacks of cards to sort through, and I cannot wait for it. Terry Bradshaw, why are you not focusing? Pourquoi? There we go. That's better. The Terry Bradshaw Legends series looks good in gold, and I know, there was an article I think came out recently. And it's like, yeah, he hated Chuck Noll. He absolutely did because it was tough love, and it was not a situation that a lot of people wanted to be in, but Terry Bradshaw became one of the best of the era and of all time. Jeff Daniels for the Gwins. Marcus Peterson. We got Dumoulin, like him. More Sid the Kid. Some more TJ Watt. And I know I have several friends who are collectors of the TJ Watt, and they will be getting some of these. I like this. Other than Myles Garrett, this would be one heck of a trio right there for the 3D. But more of the national pride in the montage, TJ Watt. Oh, Mosaic. I like Mosaic. I'm a fan of Mosaic. They just look so nice. The design is nice, just clean. Certified. Oh, Kenny. Let's talk about Cleveland. And thank you, Adam, because I was saying it to Justin, Three Good Nerds, not that long ago. It's like, while the Steelers and Cowboys may not like each other, the one thing we can all bond over is kind of pointing and laughing at Cleveland. I don't know. This is the first time I can actually say that without hyperbole for a football team in the NFL. I legitimately don't know. But I'm going to be real curious to watch it. Kenny Pickett's going to be right in the middle of it, so let's see how that goes for him. I cannot believe, and when people are referring to him, they say Super Bowl winner. That's like Bubby Brister's Super Bowl winner. He has 2 of them, by the way. Make no mistake. But these are nice-looking cards. Was that the Chronicles? Or was that just Yeah, Chronicles. Chronicles is a fun set. Luminance was a really good one as well. Now we've got a few more top loaders. And Adam, I have been having an absolute blast, and I cannot thank you enough. So as we wrap it up, I'm going to plug Adam one more time because Adam is a guy that is worth knowing. You're going to learn a lot from Adam. You're going to see a lot of great stuff. And TTMs. TTMs for days. I've gotten so many TTM ideas watching Adam's channel. Can't even tell you. Ooh. All this is... Oh, let's go. Alex Highsmith. Big fan of his. On the Action All-Pros. Big fan of Alex Highsmith. Love me some Alex Highsmith. When they signed him to that deal, last year, the year before, now people realize that was a steal. He is really good, and nobody knew who he was. Woo! Which finishes, that is beautiful. Is that, what do they call it in that? Lava? Magma? Either way, it is Greg Light, and I always love the real thick old school plastic face mask. Oh, carbon copy. Now you talk about some battles. The Steelers and the Cowboys, and shout out Three Good Nerds, back in the 70s especially, you got Randy White, the Manster, and Mean Joe Green. What a time to be watching football. That is all I will say. Terry Bradshaw going into the Hall of Fame. Oh, we love Terry Bradshaw. Love Terry Bradshaw. Ooh. An Illusions numbered out of 75, Najee Harris. But that is a... Ooh, and that is that a thick one? It looks like a thicker one. Oh, that is... You know what? That is absolutely stand-worthy. That is a beautiful thing. Broderick Jones. Come on, kid. Come on, man, pick it up. Do it for the dogs. Do it for the dogs. And do it because you're protecting Aaron Rodgers' blind side, and he's made of basically wet tissue paper at this point. And a beautiful, I've never seen this one before, hard score, Najee Harris. That is a pretty card. That just keeps catching my eye. Oh, thank God. I gave him a squeeze. And I was thinking to myself, would Adam do that? Would Adam send gum? And the answer is an unequivocal yes. Everybody would. Don't say you wouldn't because you'd be lying. But it does not feel like there is any gum. But there is going to be stuff. What? Oh my. Yeah. We have got some jank of epic proportions. We're going to, just bear with me. We've got a pack of 5-0 Goes West. We're still looking for a hologram. I've seen this stuff a few times. Still have yet to pull a hologram. We will. Into the box of jank it goes. Pukemon. Gotta gross them out. These cards are a parody and are not licensed or authorized by the makers of Pokemon. In fact, Pokemon makes us puke. That means there's going to be some good stuff in there. I think I've seen these before, but the press pass, The Royal Family, as reported by Liz Smith. Now, I have never actually seen a pack of these. The Wacky Packages stickers. What year are these from? That's upside down, Zach. Oh, you can get tattoos, magnets. Wait, magnets? What? What in the world is this? 2005? Oh, I am genuinely curious, but it's going to be worth the wait. Inline hemp cards. Series 2, The Marijuana Stories. Cannabis Adventures. 102 collector's cards. No 2 packs alike. 8 cards per pack, randomly inserted phone cards, free phone time, extraordinary photographs. A Chestnut publication from 1996. What? What is this? I mean, we've seen some things. 102 randomly packaged collector's cards featuring photos and information on hemp, cannabis, and marijuana. Adam, I didn't think I would be saying this. This might be one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life. I cannot wait for this to come up on the wheel. That was exactly what anybody would need on their Sunday. That was amazing. Adam, I cannot thank you enough. I truly, truly mean that. The pack gets a stand. What is in this? Has anybody heard of this? I cannot wait. Link to Adam down below. Please make sure to sub him up because Adam is, as you can see, a genuinely amazing human being. And I truly thank you, and I'm proud to call you a friend. So thank you so much. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Go show Adam some love, and we will see you next time.